Did you know since 1980, the cost of attending college has risen 180%, and that's accounting for inflation? Today, my purpose is to inform you about some arguments associated with eliminating student debt. This topic interests me, just like all of you, and I've researched it and took my time to provide current and accurate information. After today, you'll have more information to help you choose which side of the debate to support. I'll begin with reasons that support eliminating student debt, then cover opposing reasons. With our structure in place, let's move on to our supported reasons. There are two primary reasons some people support eliminating student debt. The first reason comes from believing it would boost the economy. According to the February 2018 study, the macroeconomic effects of student debt cancellation, published by the Barr College, a nonprofit, nonpartisan public policy think tank, canceling student loan debt would increase the GDP from $861 billion to about $1,083 billion over the next 10 years. In other words, people support student debt relief because it could boost the economy by as much as $85 billion per year. The second reason comes from believing it would promote racial and economic equality. According to the September 2021 fact sheet, student debt cancellation is progressive. Published in the Roosevelt Institute, a think tank and nonprofit partner to the Franklin D. Roosevelt Presidential Library Museum, $50,000 of debt cancellation per borrower means that the poorest Black and Latinx households would have 30 times more student debt canceled than the wealthiest 10% of the households. In other words, canceling that much debt would help equalize the racial and economic gap between the poorest and richest families. With our supporting reasons covered, let's move to our opposing reasons. There are two primary reasons some people oppose eliminating student debt. The first reason comes from believing that there would be an unequal distribution of benefits. According to the October 12, 2022 report titled The Distributional Effects of the Student Loan Forgiveness, published in the peer-reviewed ScienceDirect database, argues that the beliefs of student debt elimination largely occur to the high-income borrowers. In other words, the average individual in the top earning decile would receive more forgiveness compared to the average individuals in the bottom earning decile. The second reason comes from believing that it would raise tuition and cause inflation. According to the October 11th, 2022 report titled Student Debt Cancellation Raises Price and Inflation, published in the Federal Reserve Bank of Richmond, calls for an appeal to the student debt elimination. It suggests that elimination student debt would only allow universities to continue their bad behavior. Spiked tuition costs will inflate the general consumer market on a monthly basis. In other words, eliminating student debt could have consequences on the general economy and could potentially make the root cause of student debt worse. In conclusion, student debt is an ongoing turbulent matter with both sides putting forward extremely valid arguments. Now let's go over what we learned today. First, we learned two primary reasons people support eliminating student debt, including the beliefs that it would boost the economy and believing that it would promote racial and economic equality. Second, we learned two primary reasons people oppose eliminating student debt, including the beliefs that there would be an unequal distribution of benefits and it would cause further inflation. Now that you have a little more information to help you decide which side of the debate to support, tell me, how do you feel about the 180% rise in tuition? Thank you.